Big-time Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Throwing to start here is Tua. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Play action. Now it's Tua. And this one too low.
They certainly thought he had an open book beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And going deep for Hill. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day. On first down, Simpson. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Middle they go. Burke. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. They run the counter. It's Burke. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped up.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 36 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL. I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. After 7-0 on EA. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. Off play action. Simpson. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Off the play fake. Simpson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Simpson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Madison running on first down. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down at 4. Tua, right's got him. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with it?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now Tua. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. play action. Simpson, rush coming, and he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, it's Burke, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Back to throw. Simpson. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
On first down, Burke, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Simpson. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burke. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burke. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 24, Tua to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and move to the sideline. They cost themselves some yards.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here's Jackson. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A good pickup there, a 22. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Burke. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Burke. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On 2nd down now. It's Burke. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Our game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Burke. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So Tua and the Dolphins trailing 17-10. 1:07 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Tua to throw. He's got it complete to Waddle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Catch made, it's Moreau. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Tua. Pass complete, it's Madison. Dances by him. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Tua. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 27. CD, always a little extra excitement for week one. And